Howard County is a regional leader in environmental protection and energy independence. In June, we announced the release of our bold, comprehensive climate action and resiliency plan, which highlights why composting and food waste reduction are important strategies to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. When food breaks down in a landfill, it generates methane, a potent greenhouse gas, with more than 25 times the global warming impact of carbon dioxide. Organic waste makes up roughly 30% of our local solid waste stream. Composting is a cost-effective strategy to reduce methane release from decomposition in landfills. This practice also recaptures nutrients from food waste that can be used to fortify soils for future planting and growth of trees, shrubs, grasses, and food crops. Our Feed the Green Bin curbside food waste pickup program is a valuable tool in the county's efforts to fight climate change. Since its launch in 2013, the program has diverted more than 3,000 tons of food scraps from households. In 2022 alone, we recaptured over 400 tons of organic waste. The program offers households in eligible trash pickup zones the ability to separate food waste from other garbage and recyclables for weekly curbside pickup. Best of all, we can offer this service at no additional cost to our residents. Today, the Feed the Green Bin program includes more than 37,000 eligible households with roughly 18,000 participating, about 48%. We understand that small actions to reduce our environmental footprint can make a big difference. This program empowers Howard County residents to be part of our collective fight for our environment. That's why I'm so excited today to announce that beginning November 13th, we will expand this program once again to add 6,330 eligible households. And with this expansion, nearly 60% of all households in Howard County will have access to our free Green Bin program. This expansion includes communities in King's Contrivance, Cherry Tree Park, Emerson, Hammond Village, Hunters Creek Farm, Jamestown Landing, North Laurel, Reservoir Overlook, Twin Oaks, Warfields Range, Wellington Farm, and Wincopia Farms. Once our Department of Public Works collects this food waste, it is delivered here to Alpha Ridge landfill for processing. Our skilled team blends the organic matter to create compost, and then it's offered to the public and private customers for application on their property. We gathered today under the cover of our new organics receiving building. This almost 35,000 square foot building represents more than $5.5 million of investment for the continued growth of our county's composting operation. This structure will expand our processing capacity and help ensure compliance with state standards. Days like this would not be possible without fantastic partners in county government, throughout our state, and at the federal level. Congratulations to EA Engineering, Science and Technology, Inc., PBC, the design and construction management contractors, as well as Greenbridge Construction, who built this structure. And special thanks to, of course, Mark DeLuca and the Department of Public Works Bureau of Environmental Services, who manage this project, as well as day-to-day operations of our green bin and composting programs. Thank you. Our public works team works incredibly hard to ensure that we have the infrastructure, that we have the quality of life that we have. And frankly, they often don't get the public recognition and appreciation that they deserve. And so I just wanted to publicly thank you so much. I also want to recognize the leadership of our elected legislative partners. You'll hear from some of them today throughout our state delegation and our county council. Their advocacy also, in addition to their funding, helped make today possible. And then last, but certainly not least, I'd like to publicly thank some of our community partners, friends, and advocates, and you'll hear from them today. Pearl Seidman. That's right, give them some love. Beverly Myers. Kate Riley of KC Cares. And all the residents who pushed hard to bring green bins to King's Contrivance and surrounding neighborhoods. We're here today for you and because of you. Thank you. It's often easy to set goals and have dreams. However, it's due to incredible community partnerships and the hard work of our team that we can make those dreams a reality. Those dreams of being more environmentally friendly, of being more energy independent, of being national environmental leaders will become reality with your help. I want to thank you all again for being here today as we together embrace the very best future for all.
I'm Christiana Rigby. My cheeks actually hurt because I'm so excited I can't stop smiling about today. I'm here on behalf of the council and also here to represent District 3. And I truly want to thank, I know that County Executive Ball did, but I want to thank Pearl Seidman, Kate Riley, Richard Love, and the King's Contrivance Board, and the Bureau of Environmental Service, and truly every person in the community for their advocacy, support, and collaboration. This expansion has been years in the making. I have been pushing for this since before I was ever on the council. Through my time on the council, Mark DeLuca is probably partially excited just to stop hearing from me about the Green Bin program. But it is so exciting to finally be here. Composting is an essential part of reducing waste and promoting sustainability. When we reduce and divert our organic waste, we're able to reduce our greenhouse gas emissions and create a valuable resource. You can get HOCO Grow right at your house. So together, we hit the streets with KC Cares to sign our neighbors up and really make sure that people are aware of this program, and that work will continue because we don't just want people to sign up, we want them to be enthusiastic. And I think we probably have the goal of being one of the most, the highest participation trash zones in the county. So we're gonna hit that. Our neighbors made independently, they've made door knockers, they've organized, they've made flyers, they've had house parties about composting. I hope I'm conveying how excited King's Contrivance, Emerson, and some of our other communities are to receive this benefit. So thank you so much for being here today. Thank you for the work you did to get us here. And I look forward to the new composting service and hope that many of our newly covered residents sign up for the service. And if you ever have any questions, please reach out because I am happy to talk about composting and happy to demystify it for you.
I can't be struck by the fact that we're all here and that Alpha Ridge, I think that Alpha Ridge landfill is probably the most popular and the most visited landfill in the region. So you should all give yourself a hand just for that. So it's great to see the excitement and enthusiasm for the food scrap program, Food Scrap to Compost. Without the advocacy of the community, we wouldn't be here because no one would be participating. But just the opposite is true. There are people banging down our door to expand the program faster. So I just wanted to just highlight two things that have really already been talked about, and that's, we're here today for two milestones in the program. One is this intake building, which was a long time coming, but we do have it now. And the other is the expansion of the program into the King's Contrivance and the Emerson neighborhoods. And I want to thank the people that really brought this project into fruition. And most notably our project manager, Hugh Murphy, who's in the back, and together with Josh Gliptis, our division manager, shepherded this project in. I want to thank EA Consultants for all the work that they've done, and the contractor as well, getting it all in place for us. There's lots of people to thank. I also want to thank Alan Wilkham with the recycling and curbside group and his entire staff. The logistics of the program, I mean, at the landfill is one thing. The logistics of the program on the street and getting it rolled out is completely different. And his group does a fantastic job, and I'm hoping you'll see and recognize that as they start to move into King's Contrivance and Emerson. And then the people, the men and women that work here at the landfill, and specifically in the compost area, but just generally speaking, even at the landfill, everyone that's working here has really done their part. And whatever their job is, whatever that specific role is, has made this happen. So I wanted to thank them for their contribution day to day. And I'd be remiss if I didn't say that also the collections hauler is here as well, and that's Good, who collects in the area. And if you could raise your hands, I wanted to recognize you. And yeah, Sam is sitting down, who do an excellent job on the street picking it up. And sometimes first line education right there with our community. So there are so many other people who are working in the Bureau, and I just wanted to thank all of you for the jobs that you do and how you do them every day. So thanks.
This is so impressive. Mark, I just really appreciated your comments and just showing the systems within systems. And so there are so many people that make this possible, and there's no way to do it without being a team. That collaboration makes things happen. It's such an honor to live in Howard County. I did know about the causes of climate change, that the third leading cause, or the leading cause in Maryland for methane gas emissions are landfills. And I didn't know this until, I don't know where, Kim Reichert, when I called about recycling a year ago, and I actually asked about composting, Kim told me, oh yeah, methane emissions. And so that just created a launch of energy because it's such a problem. Michael Beer, he was a Harvard professor. He said that change is equal to dissatisfaction times change is equal to dissatisfaction times times vision times first steps. Change is equal to dissatisfaction times vision times first steps. So this is about getting the green bins is a feat in itself, because we live in an amazing county. It's happened. Getting people to make the change their behavior, understand that half of anaerobic gases from organic waste, half is methane, half is CO2, and in 20 years, methane causes like 80% shift in temperatures, the environment holding temperatures. It's like 20% over 100 years, but 20 years, that's a huge amount of change, and we cannot let that happen. So all of us together, this whole system is amazing. So thank you. Just everybody is charged with making change happen. Thank you.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Perseverance pays off.